So it is 23:45 p.m. It is Sunday night. Happy Sinful Sunday, y'all. Hope you did some sinning out there and burning your ass off. But also staying hydrated too so you don't die. So, triple feature. Yeah, West Side, motherfucker. West Side Autismville. So yesterday I went to the movies and I saw Barbie, Oppenheimer, and Mission Impossible 7 Dead Reckoning Part 1. Brewski. Oh, that is so fucking good. Tasty. So, let's run these off, shall we? Alright. So, they're out of order. But I saw Barbie first, then Oppenheimer, then Mission Impossible. I thought I was going to have enough for a quad feature, because I was shooting for that, but no, the movie times were fucked up. It was weird, because usually when I go, there's always, you know, a 7 o'clock show. But the way they were set up, and it's probably because of Oppenheimer being 3 hours, it fucked up the time slots. So, yeah. So, finished watching Oppenheimer. Here's my thoughts. It's amazing this was completed in 57 days. It's one of the biggest milestones ever in a film. That's amazing. Unless something else beat it before that, I don't know. The quickest I ever got a book done was 3 months. Writing one, anyway. Reading a book takes me, I don't know, fastest comic I wrote was 21 minutes. Pretty cool. Alright, you can shut off. There we go. I do love the intimacy factor between Killian and Florence. I thought his name was Cillian. It looks like Cillian. She does have nice nipples, similar to a friend of mine. It's like cool. But nah, perving aside, doing nude scenes is brave. No joke. People are like, oh, it's so brave. So-and-so did a nude scene. Like, it is a brave thing, dumb fuck. Not a lot of people are comfortable being naked. Me, I love being naked. Some won't do them, and others have body doubles. And some have it in their claws. They won't do a nude scene, period. Best scene between them isn't her riding him. It's them sitting in the living room together nude. I love that scene. It's so good. I wonder if it was difficult for Killian too. Probably, but I don't know. The pace of the film does match a 57-day schedule. I mean, to do that back-to-back for almost 2 months, that's impressive. Very impressive. Not badly, just a constant workload when you think about it. I'd compare this movie to JFK's director's cut in terms of pacing. Easily, that comparison. What else? Another thing that surprised me was the cast. This was a great cast. So many familiar faces in this. Matthew Modine, Matt Damon, James Remar, Alden Ehrenreich, Jason Clarke, Rami Malek, Josh Peck, Jack Quaid, Josh Hartnett, Gary Oldman, Casey Affleck. Amazing motherfucking performance with him in this. David Krumholtz. I remember him from the teen movies I grew up with. Boy, he has come a long ass way. Tony Goldwyn from fucking Ghost and Scott Grimes. I forget where I watched him. I want to say Mean Girls, but no, it's not Mean Girls, something else. Amazing star power for a landmark film. Easily one of the 20's best god-tier films. Easily. Still amazing this was all shot in IMAX, weighing 600 pounds and stretching 11 miles. That's fucked up. God. Did Robert Downey Jr. nail his role? Definitely. I don't think he lost his mojo, honestly. I mean, I compare Strauss to his role in The Judge. That was another good movie. They're both fucking phenomenal. But yeah, there was an interview where he said he wasn't sure if he still had it. Because remember, he played Iron Man for a decade. Literally a fucking decade of Iron Man. I mean, yeah, that's basically a typecast role. And, you know, if you do that consecutively, you know, it can have an effect on you. I mean, look what it did to Dustin Diamond. Shit. He's dead. The hearing Oppie had was good shit. a key cornerstone of the film. One of my favorites of the film, easily. I actually thought the film itself was going to build up to him setting off the atomic bomb. I was way off on that. I'd even say it's JFK director's cut for the 20s, easily. Should Nolan retire after making this? Yeah, he should. It would be historical and polarizing, because it would be something interesting. I thought PBS NewsHour ruined it for me by revealing he died, but nah, it doesn't cover that. That was a weird thing, like, because Dino was watching, he had PBS NewsHour on, they were talking about Oppenheimer, and like, oh yeah, Oppenheimer died at the age of blah blah blah. I'm like, great, thanks for ruining the fucking film. Like, I don't have to watch it now. But no, it's just his work on the atomic bomb and the site he was at, Los Alamos. The biggest shock was the conversation between him and Einstein. Hell of a way to circle back to the beginning. That was good. Oppenheimer was good shit. Unlike Schindler's List, though. It took Oppie 2 booty calls to make the atomic bomb. I told that to the guy at the theater who was taking tickets last night. He cracked up laughing. And for those of you that don't get the joke, never saw Schindler's List, I'll explain. For Schindler, he had to fuck one girl to kill all them Jews. I don't know if I can take this 3-hour film anymore. I don't know if I have the ability to kill all these Jews. Come to Mummy, I'll give you the booty you need. Now I can kill these Jews. Poor Oppie, he needed to do it twice to make it happen. That's good shit. Tell me when I'm telling lies, motherfucker. Go watch it and prove me wrong. For being shot on $100 million budget, it shows. Oh my god, it shows. It's so practical and easy. When you look back at 90s flicks, or 80s or 90s flicks, if it revolves around, if it's a historical drama, or a non-fiction story, usually they're short budgets. They're real small because it's either in one town and it's one person and it's not a lot of work to it. It's just, you know, the whole cast changing wigs and shit. Very easy, low budget money. Very cheap, and I love that shit. And you don't have to deal with like all the fucking CGI cum fest. It's just practical effects. Oh my. My only comparison to low budget epics is Lauder. And that was done $5 to $6 million less. Way less. Per film. Because each film was like 90 something million to make. It was pretty cool. Let's see. What makes low budget epics so good is that they rely more on practical versus CGI cum fest. Plain and simple. Is Oppenheimer depressing? Not really. Unless you're super sensitive. Me, I'm just like, oh, he blew up and killed 120 million Japs. Okay, it was wartime. Shit was going down. It's one. That's what it sounded like, too. I still think it's funny in China. I think it's funny China put a CGI dress on Florence for being nude. They can handle fucking bloody violence and superheroes, but they can't handle titties. Whatever. Also amazing how gaunt Killian looked, too. Definitely a 9.9 out of 10 for my ass. I love this. It's so good. Man, oh man. Now for Barbie. Yeah, it sucked. It was horrible. It's a bunch of woke bullshit. SJW agenda-isms. Next. No, there's a lot to this. So it is a hardcore jab at the alpha male incels who know nothing about women. You, dumbass. It's funny, but right on the ball. Like, right on that shit. I'm Kenuff, too. God. Plus Barbie really brought out the LGBT crowd today. That was amazing. Well, yesterday it was. A good mixed bag was at the movies, and a lot of motherfuckers in pink. I was going to wear my pink camo shirt, but it was too hot. Oh, it was too hot for that. The montage that was nearly cut out was so beautiful, too. Greta had to fight to keep that shit in. Because the studio didn't see the point in it. But she explained the point of it. So when Ruth is with Barbie, and she tells her to feel, that whole montage would have been cut, and it wouldn't have made any fucking sense at all. Ugh, or they would have put something stupider in. Ken's stupidity about the patriarchy revolving around horses and being a man is top-notch gold. It's literally like Step Brothers. Them two. Oh, God, that's beautiful. I do want Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa house. I need that motherfucking thing. God. I do, like, I want to get housing for my soldiers, man. I need a lot, and I calculate I need at least 10 grand to make that happen. Fuck. Lots of Barbie dream houses to buy. The most powerful part of Barbie is Gloria's speech, especially with the line about mothers being pillars for their daughters to look back on. I totally understood that shit. The biggest lesson from Barbie is that you can be anything and that perfection is an illusion, which is so true. Perfection does not exist. It's a joke. Seeing Margot without makeup was amazing. I can't believe that bitch has freckles. I love freckles and cellulite. Fucking A. And she's flat-footed, too. I'm flat-footed. We're flat-footed twins. Stop our flat-footedness. And also, a fun fact. The pan-up shot of her, that's actually her. That's not any... There's no CGI to that at all. That's her they're panning up on. That was awesome. Let's see. Barbie's also right about Ken not needing her. It's about self-discovery. Ken is me makes solid sense because for so long I used to think, it's my mindset, I used to think I needed a woman to make me whole. Yeah. Plus every romantic flick promotes that ideal but never the other sides of the concept. Hello, Hallmark Channel. You're bullshit. Every fucking holiday with your garbage. Oh, he loves me. Oh, I love her. Oh, we can't be together. Duh. End of the movie. I need you. I need you too. That gay shit. Pass. It's so blah. Or as somebody pointed out, it's a Republican agenda. Whatever. You gotta understand yourself and understand the other person's POV before getting involved. Truth. That's why there's different growth periods in life. Glad they dispelled that trope in this movie. Oh, Will Ferrell was a goddamn hoot. I loved him. Oh my God. You can call me mother. I love how he can be so serious and so funny at the same fucking time. I mean, Christ, if you were getting murdered by him, it would be hilarious. He'd make it funny by being serious. Shh, you're being too loud. Die quietly. He would. God, it'd be beautiful. Fucking him throwing his card over the bar to get outside. That was funny as shit. God. Rhea Perlman looks so good too. I love her. She is amazing, and she's so adorable. Barbie and Ken discovering the real world was heartbreaking and funny. Definitely. Sad because she had her dream shattered by how she's truly perceived in reality. And oh, the hijinks. Fucking Ken. I can't even beach. Like, all right. I would also say Barbie is a love letter and successor to Josie and the Pussycats. Yes. I say that because Josie and the Pussycats for 2000, yeah, 2001, I think, was literally a highlight of consumerism. This is more a highlight on feminism. And, yeah, consumerism, too. And image. Definitely image, for sure. Definitely image. Is this a good opening for the inevitable Mattelverse? If you don't know by now, I despise the title verse. I fucking hate it. It's stupid. But yeah, though I wish they had the outfits from the movie as figures. Yeah, I do. There were some I wanted. I want Ken in his fur coat. For sure, that was so cool. John Cena as a merman was fucking hilarious. I lost my shit seeing him in a mermaid get up. Like, really? Oh, God. Kendom Land is a stark jab at how antiquated patriarchy is. Oh, yeah. I did like Ken's truck after it got the black and pink paint job. Definitely. That was cool. Am I excited for Mattelverse? Fuck no. It's so cliche to have yet another interconnected universe nobody asked for. And I'd be fucking surprised. Or I wouldn't be fucking surprised if that truck is an Easter egg for the Hot Wheels films. It would not surprise me. It would not at all. I'm like, oh shit, Hot Wheels was in Barbie? Whoa, and I didn't know that? Over my head. You dumb fuck. Oh, Christ. Shit. However, Mattel does have a lot of toy lines to choose from. This is very true. They have a lot. They literally work on fucking Hot Wheels. And Hot Wheels itself has a ton of lines to fuck with. They've even done Hot Wheels movies in the past. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Never watched them, but pff. I also think Ken deserves a solo movie. Yes, and who the hell is Alan? No explanation on this motherfucker. It's like, I'm Alan. Hi, I'm Alan. Greetings, Alan. Now shut up. You don't know that line? You didn't see the movie. You're not old enough for this video. Grow up, Skipper was a trip. I didn't even know they made inflatable boobs Barbie. And that whole thing of, hi, Barbie, hi, Barbie, hey, Barbie, hi, Barbie. That was fucking annoying, but hilarious. I love how Barbie goes to the gynecologist at the end. That killed me. God. I was not expecting that. That just came out of left field, and I'm like, wow. That's awesome. I like how Ben Shapiro called this woke trash. I'm like, his ass got roasted on a YouTube vid. I'm like, damn. Poor bastard. Also, my friend Pohl pointed out Helen Mirren saying Margot Robbie is not the right choice to portray her is spot on. Not a diss on Margot, but the fact of no woman can represent a doll. You really can't. But if this came out in the 90s, Pam Anderson would be front runner with Sigourney Weaver narrating or Angela Lansbury. Because shit, Pam Anderson was blonde bombshell in the 90s. She would have fit the bill easily. Oh my god. Greta Gerwig did phenomenal directing this. And I thought that was her on the bench talking to Barbie, but no, that's Ann Roth, costume designer. So I didn't know. I don't know what the fuck Greta looks like. Let's see. Whoop. I even cried at the end of this because it hits so hard emotionally. Like, this is an emotional film. It's funny, but it's emotional at the same time. The dance numbers were fun, only like Billie Eilish's song off the album, the only song hers I have. Margot nailed the role flawlessly. Absolutely nailed this shit. Oh my god. Her rolling on the ground. Oh god, it was beautiful. This fucking movie. I'm buying it. I am. I love Barbie. I hope there's an extended cut. I hope there's an R-rated cut of this shit. I was happy to see the rollerblade outfits. I remember those the most because my cousins had them when we were growing up. Yeah, my cousins were heavy into Barbie. There's tons of birthday shots of us together where they got all these different fucking Barbie outfits and shit. Like, oh god. And then me with my turtles shit. Damn, Skippy. Let's see. Kate McKinnon as Weird Barbie was a great fit. So good. Kind of surprised she didn't have any ad-libbing, but then that would have taken away from the movie itself, which tells me she did a lot of improv in this shit, and it probably got cut. And there's probably going to be outtakes for that, so I'll be hoping that there's that, but who knows. President Barbie dropping motherfucker was hilarious. Oh, man. I will also say I was surprised by how Barbie was presented, too. I was very surprised by this. I thought it was going to be a musical or something. Glad it wasn't. And that beginning shit with the girls slamming the baby doll heads. Easy callback to Caligula. The ending of Caligula, anyway. Oh, God, it was beautiful. The beach off joke is simply a triple Dutch rudder circle jerk joke. Simple shit. Who's my MVP? Barbie, honestly. Straight up. I choose her because she's a doll that comes to the real world and finds out life isn't perfect. I know how that feels. Because once upon a time, I was a doll and I came to the real world and found out shit wasn't real either. No, asshole. I had autism. I still have autism. And I had dissociation too. I broke my dissociation. Oh, brother. There we go. Fucking pillow. But yeah, dissociation was a bitch. It was really hard to break that, but I broke it. I'm glad I did. I think about that cognitive dissonance with toys in general. Suppose they came to life and found out how bad reality is versus their worlds. I don't think they'd like it here at all. And you could honestly say this is a spiritual sequel to Small Soldiers in a way. It's that kind of culture shock that would rock anyone's world. It really would. Hell, if comics came to life, it'd be the same thing. Guarantee one of them would ask the hardest question. Why do you live this way? Why don't you want to change it? And nobody would have an answer, only excuses. A solid 11 out of 10 for me. Man, Barbie was some wild shit, though. Barbie and D-Box. I was pissed they couldn't get the licensing for Aqua's Barbie Girl. Motherfucker! You had it! And they fucked it up! Oh, damn. Barbie, it's on the soundtrack. Yeah, butchered by two dumb bitches that have no talent. God. So, last film. Mission Impossible 7, Dead Reckoning Part 1. Sadly, there hasn't been a Dead Reckoning, so I don't know. Like many cyberspace AI films, MI7 can be traced back to the Terminator, the Net, Johnny Mnemonic, the Matrix films, Tron, Replicas, Artificial Intelligence, Upgrade, Mind Gamers, Virus, Lawnmower Man, and others. Yep. All it can be traced back to all them films. And even going all the way fucking back to Isaac Asimov. Yeah, Do androids dream of sleep? Or electronic sheep or something. I forget what it's called. They dream. Fuck. Tired. I do have to rewatch the other MI films since I don't remember what happened. And the last one I watched was Ghost Protocol. And that was ages ago. I remember Rogue Nation, but I don't know if I watched it or if I just remember the title. And the other thing I really remember is MI2 because that had Metallica on the soundtrack, and I have that soundtrack still. Yep. I do regret missing this in D-Box. It would have been so cool. Fuck. Another film I missed. That's 2. I do love how the entity orchestrated all of them to meet up at the club. That was some... Ooh, man, that was wild shit. Ooh. Is this better than John Wick Chapter 4? Damn near close. So close. I'll also say this film kickstarts the resurgence trend of AI danger films and whatnot. Yeah, because after this one comes out, you have The Creator. That's going to be interesting. And then whatever other low-budget films they want to pump out. I even think that maybe Tom's marriage, this is something I've thought about for a while. I actually joked about it. I think that maybe Tom's marriage to Katie Holmes might have held him back after the divorce, he's been on a roll again. I used to say Tom Cruise's films were a cry for help or a plea to Katie to come back to him. But now that I look back at it, like, maybe his marriage to her stifled him for a little bit. It's possible. I mean, it does happen. Some people actually go through that creative slump and they don't get the roles that they were looking for, and they're like, yeah, I'm just going to do my own fucking thing after I get rid of this bitch. The continuous evolution of tech Ethan uses never ceases to amaze me. So cool. Never watched the original series. I don't really care to. I'm not a black and white watcher. Honestly, I'm not. And it's black and white. It's going to be antiquated. I'm not in the mood for that shit. No, thank you. I'll also say Dead Reckoning has the same energy as Casino Royale. Yeah, James Bond. That one was good. Wouldn't mind seeing a crossover with MI and John Wick 2. Definitely. Oh, God. The two of them going head to head? Whoo! Sign me the fuck up. I'm gonna beat my dick to that. Yes. Definitely good seeing Asai again. Yes. I haven't seen him since Titans as Deathstroke. That was cool. I do wonder who was driving Gabriel away from the train crash. I do. I don't know who the fuck it was. Oh God, the car chase was fucking God tier epicness that the French Connection would be so proud of. Epically proud of. Oh, that was so dope. I still can't believe Tom did that handcuffed. No stunt double. That was all him. Handcuffed. That's impressive shit. God. Oh. Because they showed the preview of that before the film, and I'm like, he really did that shit handcuffed? No way. And then that came up, I'm like, oh. Fuck, man. Ugh. And I think that was the same location for John Wick Chapter 4 shootout, too. I think it is, but I'm not sure. I'm glad the train crash sequence was realistic versus quick and easy. Yeah, that was a very realistic train crash. Because the quick and easy thing would have been like, it stops at the end of the tracks and nothing else bad happens. I'm glad they took into effect momentum and speed and shit. Because just because you decouple the other cars, there's still speed on them cars. They're still going to keep coming, and they aren't going to stop right away till like whenever the last one wants to stop. So yeah, that was cool. The multiple plot twists really opened this up in new ways I didn't think possible. I couldn't believe that Carrie, director of N.I., wanted the fucking key. That key is cool, though. I really wanted it as a keychain. Kittredge wanted it. Um, who else? Well, Alana wanted it too. But all them gathered in the club, that scene was so good. Oh, baby. So motherfucking good. Fuck. Luther pointing out how the entity has Ethan thinking four-dimensionally is exactly how I think daily. Oh, yes, I do. It's also how I wrote up the Draken saga. And that even got more deeper than I thought it would ever get. Christ. Gabriel following the prediction engine of the entity is frightening shit. So frightening. It's literally how the plot of Upgrade went, only it was a massive plot twist with the AI being the boss. That was crazy. Because I recognized, I was like, this is literally Upgrade's plot line. But there's more to it. So I don't know how it's going to end. There goes Ethan Hunt. Shit. The airport and desert fight and chases were excellent too. Epic. Benji's fake bomb solving was good shit too. I love that device. That was so cool. Ilsa versus Gabriel was good. Seeing the new locations were amazing. Paris and Alana are pretty neat. The close quarters fights with Ethan versus Paris and Gabriel versus Paris were fantastic. I love them close quarters fights. Where the hell did I say? Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, there it is. Missed it. I love Ilsa's mounted sniper rifle, too. The Ares Remington. That's beautiful. Really fucking beautiful. God. But I'm always impressed by how small an area combat can really be versus a large-scale one. I love that shit. You know, Tom would make a good Batman. It's an unpopular opinion, but he could really pull that shit off, but he ain't the type to go for a CBM role. He's not that type of person. That's easy money to him. And it is an easy-ass role. Grace was really good. Probably my fave out of this movie so far. Gabriel also pointing out that whichever woman gets with Ethan always gets killed, I think is true. I'll find out on my rewatch, because I have to start from the beginning. My dumbass got to start at the beginning. Which will be nice, because it'll be a good refresh, you know? It's like, fuck yeah, refresh. I am curious if it really needs 2 parts, or if it could have been done in a 3-hour time frame. Guess I'll find out in 2024. So, 9.8 out of 10, and I will have my review for Dead Reckoning Part 2 next year. And I'm seeing that bitch in D-Box. I ain't missing that. Fuck no. So, in this triple feature, which one was the best? Did Barbie top out Oppenheimer? Did Oppenheimer beat out Mission Impossible? Did Ethan Hunt beat out Oppie and Barbie? Or is it a stalemate draw? Or is it a Trexican standoff? I am gonna go with Barbie on this shit. Oppenheimer's way too easy to pick. It's just so easy to pick. And Mission Impossible for the action and just the constant pace as well. And all the Nolan junkies out there, they'll pick Oppenheimer over any of these two because, you know, they want to suck Nolan's dick and eat his ass. Me, I like Barbie. Barbie was really impactful and will definitely be a generational film for ages to come. Easily. It's the definitive film of the 20s. Easily definitive. But that's just me. That's how I feel. I got a belch and it's stuck. So, if you don't like Barbie, Barbenheimer, Oppenheimer, or Mission Impossible, they're not for you. If you enjoy action, if you enjoy a good non-fiction film, you'll have a great time. If you enjoy the opening to the Mattelverse, you'll have a wonderful time. If you don't like any of this shit I've gone over the past 34 minutes and 47 seconds, you won't have a good time at all. Just saying. So, If you got beef with the directors, the cast, the crew, all that jazz, you hate Barbie because she starts off with a fucking consonant, you got problems, dude. If you're one of those that cries woke over every goddamn thing that comes out involves a woman, you might be the problem, not the solution. Much less Hitler's final solution, you tard. God. So, poor Robbie. It's just funny. It took him 2 booty calls to make it happen. I can't do it yet, no. One wasn't enough to make me do it. Come here, do it again. Okay. I have the power! Boom. That explosion was beautiful, though. I love that. All practical with magnesium, flares, and a bunch of other different chemicals they tried out. Oh, man. Amazing. So, that's what I've got. So I'm going to hop off of here and upload this, charge my phone so I can call Belle in a little bit, and have a good night. So, until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.